It started in June of 2024. I was living in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the time. Me, my ex-friend, her husband, and my boyfriend, we were all sitting on the couch and we were playing board games, just having a great time, laughing, joking around, smiling. And then I noticed something. Something about the way that I was laughing, it felt very, very off. The right side of my face did not feel as powerful as the left side of my face. I had gotten up and I went straight to the bathroom, and when I looked in the mirror, I could see what was going on. So the veins on the left side of my neck were working overtime. They were working overtime to try to lift my cheeks up when every time I smiled. So when I would smile, this side was not working. This side was working. This is my left side. And when I smiled, you saw my cheeks go up on this side, but not on this side. The right side, it barely moved at all. That is when I had told everyone that my face was feeling really weird. It was feeling funny. And then my ex-friend and her husband at the time, they started laughing. They were just laughing at me. They thought I was joking. And then my boyfriend had looked at me and told me that I should probably think about going to the hospital. And then that's exactly what we did. We went straight to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor at the time kept asking me questions about my family history and where I had come from or where I came from. I knew that I had to tell him the truth. I told him I had no idea about my family history, my biological family history, because I was adopted, but I did inform them that my biological brother did have a stroke at the age of 14 years old. Happened out of nowhere. And because I was adopted, I couldn't pass any type of information to the doctor that was checking me out. So I couldn't really give him any more than what I had given him about my brother. By this time, when I was sitting on the hospital bed, this is when the whole right side of my face just became paralyzed. There was no type of veins helping it move, no type of muscle, nothing. There was no feeling, no type of control. It was numb. It was pretty much numb. And the left side was doing all of the work. Have you ever had a leg go numb? Like when you're sitting down, you may be sitting on the ground or maybe on the toilet seat and you have your arms placed on your knees and they get tired and you can't feel your legs after sitting there for a while. Like they just go completely numb. Even when you try to move it, there's no type of moving them at all. That is pretty much what it felt like on the right side of my face. It was lifeless. Now, even though there was no pain at all, definitely the feeling of having zero control anywhere on your body, it's just very off-putting. The doctor had told me that it honestly could have been from anything, whether it was genetics, whether it was when I used to smoke all the time in the past, whether it was the tooth decay inside of my mouth at the time. The nerves were just completely dead, like just dead. The only way for Bell's palsy to heal is the certain type of antibiotics that works extra, like overtime. Plenty of fluids and definitely plenty of rest. You want plenty of rest. And then within a couple weeks, the nerves started to come back and I could finally start to feel my smile forming once again. Now that I sit here and think about it, when you really sit back and think about what could have happened if I never went, if I never went to go get seen, what could have happened that day from continuance from that day? What could have happened? So my advice to you is do not put things off, especially when something just doesn't feel right. And you are the only one that knows your body. So definitely don't wait for it to get worse. Don't let it get any worse. Your body does talk to you. Listen to it because you only get one. You get one body. I thank you so much for listening to my story. If you made it to the end, please consider liking, please consider subscribing, sharing this video perhaps, just in case anyone who has no idea what Bell's palsy is and maybe is interested in it or maybe is going through it now. I love you with all of my heart and stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video.